tragedy has struck Indian Umrah pilgrims in Saudi Arabia. A bus traveling from Mecca to Medina crashed early Monday, killing dozens of people. Most were from Hyderabad, Telangana. Key Indian leaders have expressed deep sorrow and emergency response mechanisms have been activated. Here's exactly what we know so far. According to authorities, a bus carrying Indian Umrah pilgrims collided with a diesel tanker near Medina in the early hours. Police and local reports confirm that 45 pilgrims from Hyderabad have died and there is only one survivor. The sole survivor has been identified as Mohammad Abdul Shoaib, 24, who was seated near the driver at the time of the crash. The collision reportedly caused a major fire. Rescue teams described the bus as completely gutted, making identification of victims difficult. Many pilgrims on the bus were from Hyderabad, Telangana. Initial reports say there were 42 to 45 Indian pilgrims on board, a majority from Telangana's Hyderabad region. Among the victims, there are women and children, according to authorities. India's Consulate General in Jeddah has set up a 24/7 control room to manage the crisis and coordinate with families. Prime Minister Narendra Modi expressed profound sorrow and said Indian missions in Saudi Arabia are working closely with Saudi authorities to help the victims' families. External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar tweeted that the embassy in Riyadh and consulate in Jeddah are giving fullest support to Indian nationals and their families during this time.
हम लोग के 7 मेंबर्स है, टोटल 20 मेंबर्स है, वो लोग गए सो हमारे साड़ू के दोस्त वगैरह वो लोग भी थे। उसमें 7 जने हमारे फैमिली के हैं, हमारे ससुरे हैं, हमारे साड़ू है, साली है और बच्चा है उनका और एक साड़ू 8 दिन पहले गए थे लास्ट वीक अल मक्का ट्रैवल्स।
क्या प्राइस था एक आदमी का?
96,000 कुछ था।
आपको हादसा के बारे में कैसा मालूम?
सुबह मालूम है, बच्चा जो था एक उनका बच्चा जो है उन्हें कूद गया था बस से, ड्राइवर के साथ उन्हें कूद गया। एक ही इलाके के यहाँ जिरा नटराज नगर जिरा आसिफ नगर जिरा में रहते। 20 मेंबर्स थे वो लोग पूरे। नहीं, एक ही फैमिली के न एक ही फैमिली। मोहम्मद शोएब 25। वो उनका भी नहीं मालूम है, इंजर्ड है बल्कि खाली बस।
आप क्या चाह रहे हैं? अपना क्या चाह रहे हैं?
हुकूमत से क्या चाह रहे हैं? जल्द से जल्द यहाँ जो जाने वाले कार्रवाई करके अगर लाना मुनासिब है तो लाने की कोशिश करिए, यहाँ पे लाने की। नहीं तो फिर वहीं होगा तो वहीं कर देंगे।
जाना चाह रहे हैं
यहाँ से बच्चे जाना चाह रहे हैं, हम लोग बच्चे को भिजा रहे हैं। 4-5 जनों जो जा रहे हैं, फैमिली के मेंबर जा रहे हैं। 5 जनों को भिजाने की जल्द से जल्द कार्रवाई करके भिजाए तो अच्छा।
The Telangana government has set up its own control room and released helpline numbers for affected families. Telangana Chief Minister Revant Reddy expressed shock and directed the Chief Secretary and DGP to find out exactly how many of the deceased were from the state and to coordinate with India's MEA and Saudi authorities. According to the Hyderabad Police Commissioner, 54 people from Hyderabad had left for Jeddah. Out of them, 46 boarded the fated bus and 45 died. This tragedy raises serious concerns about the safety and regulation of pilgrimage travel. The fact that so many pilgrims were from one city highlights how deeply this will affect local communities, especially in Hyderabad. With Indian diplomatic missions fully engaged on the ground, many will now look for both closure and systemic reform to ensure such an accident doesn't happen again.